On our way home from Disney, we stopped at a garden located near Daytona Beach. It attracted us because of its great reviews and promise of dinosaurs. After parking, we learned from a historical plaque that the area was heavily involved in the Seminole Wars, which resulted in the disappearance of the sugar industry in East Florida. In 1804, this garden was part of a 995-acre land grant to Patrick Dean. The land was used to produce cane sugar, cotton, rice, and indigo. In 1818, Dean was killed by either a renegade slave or an Indian. After Dean's death, the land had several owners. In 1921, before Florida was even a state, the land was sold to Charles and Joseph Lawton. In 1930, the land was purchased by Sarah Dunn Anderson for a little over $4,000. She purchased the land under the name Dunlawton, which was a combination of the Lawton name and her maiden name. The Dunlawton plantation continued to produce sugar and molasses until 1835, when the Second Seminole War began. During this time, the plantation sugar mill was burnt down. Then it was rebuilt in 1946, only to be set on fire again in 1856 during the Third Seminole War. Besides the threat of Native Americans, the property also changed hands many times due to the isolated living conditions and the unreliable sugar crop. For example, in 1851, the crop was so poor, the then owners, the Marshall family, thought they would have to buy sugar for their own consumption. In fact, Mrs. Marshall was so miserable she desperately wanted to sell the plantation, possibly to go back to her former home in South Carolina. However, she never got to leave, as she and her twins died during childbirth. While there, we made sure to look at the sugar mill ruins. The mill was constructed of shell fragments and sand. And it is believed that before being burnt, the mill was either white or pastel in color due to a lime plaster covering. In addition, by the 1850s, when the sugar works enlarged, the limestone boulders were added. During the Civil War, the sugar mill kettles were used for the production of salt and ammunition. Along with the mill ruins, the gardens also house several examples of mill equipment.
This one, they had these beams that come off of here, and they were hooked to cattle. And the cattle would go around in a circle, turning that shaft, and it should turn the gears, which would turn the rollers. So this is animal power, and the other one is human power.
Yep.
This big wooden beam would be hooked to oxen or mules, right? And then they would walk in a circle, which would turn this shaft. And most likely this was a power generator, but can't really tell.
I see you.
In 1940, due to the site attracting tourists, the then owner, J. Lloyd, created the Bongo Land Amusement Park. This park added the concrete dinosaurs and featured a train, Indian village, and animals, like its mascot Bamboon Bongo. After Bongoland closed, the area lay neglected until 1988, when the county created what is now the Dunlawton Sugar Mill Gardens. While there, we enjoyed the walking trails and seeing a chapel, live oak, gnome home, human sundial, and various types of gardens. My children especially liked searching for flowers, painted rocks, and of course, dinosaurs. My son even got to take home his own plant. All right, Millard, pick out which plant you want. Pick him up. Oh, are you going to take care of your plant?
Yeah, my baby friend.
All right, get in your stroller.
Fossil.
Dinosaur footprint fossils, huh?
It'll take you so big.
That'd be big.
Flower, Millard.
What's
Don't pick it.
What, Mommy? That's a damn book. I'm gonna go over that fence and Quinn will touch the dinosaur.
Where's his head? Millard. It's got flowers and dinosaurs in it.
Baby. I'm going to walk.
Son,
They're big.
them are some big leaves. This garden is free to visit and is open daily from 8 to 5. The garden does rely on volunteers and donations. While I know very little about botany, my family and I were amazed at all the different varieties of plants.
Hey, Daddy, you buy dress off? Hey,
You be the cutest flower.
Look,
Oh.
I see an owl. And I see some sunflowers.
Don't pick them, son.
Jim Broden.
Yeah, they growed them, so don't pick them. To me, it was amazing to see how a place that once bore witness to the ugliness of slavery and war is now a place of such beauty. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and as always, thanks for watching.